Oh my. Shout out to Inoue. I didn't know how that fight was going to go, but I did not think he was going to stop Cool Boy. And what's crazy is I just saw a video on YouTube. It said why Stephen Fulton and Inoue is actually a lopsided fight. And I was like, nah, bullshit, bro. Like I personally can't speak too much on Fulton because I haven't seen too many of his fights. So I was kind of just going off of word of mouth and the little bit of, the little bit of film I had seen. So I wasn't sure. The film you see is obviously going to be like a highlight. It's going to be good shit. So I wasn't sure. I wasn't entirely sold on going for him, but I went for him because he's an American, damn it, and I would go for him again. But Inoue, oh my God, bro, he's like that. Do I think this makes him pound for pound number one? Hell nah. I still think that he needs to be challenged, man. I got to see him against somebody else that's up there pound for pound, or that we could, possibly put up there pound for pound. So that'd probably take him moving up, 2 weight classes. And I'm not entirely sure how big the guy is, so I don't think he'll ever be able to do it. But he is definitely very cold. He's pound for pound. I just don't think he's number one. I think that's still Spence and Crawford. But wow, hell of a fight, bro. Hell of a fight. I love seeing that. That's what we need in boxing. We need people ready to take risk. So shout out Fulton and shout out Inoue. Both of y'all, I hope y'all's careers just continue to rise after this. Fulton, Cool Boy, man, bro, just come back better. I would like to see you come back so nice to where they have no choice but to let you run it back with, bro. Just come back better. That's it. No one's even shitting on you for that. They're all worried about how great he is. So go ahead, come back better, and wax his ass. Simple. I don't know if it'll ever be possible because he's really nice. He had control of the whole fight. And Fulton says it's on him. We have off nights. It happens. So maybe that's the case. But if that's the case, he's going to come back better and he'll do better. I just love that they made the fight happen. It's a great week of boxing. I had to say something about that fight. But although the fight was amazing, the Dick Rider's got to stop, bro. He's not number one pound for pound. Stop it. Bro, stop it. Can you name 5 of his last opponents? He's had great fights. He had, I don't know these dudes' names from other countries, but the dude that he knocked out in 2 rounds after going the distance with him, that was a good fight. But still, like, can you name these guys? Like, no, man. It might just be because those lower ranks, those lower weight classes, not lower ranks, those lower weight classes don't get as much attention. But still, I personally have to see him against somebody that's better. I just think so. Somebody that's more known. Cool Boy, that showed me a lot because I thought Cool Boy, from what I had seen, I thought he was a great fighter. I thought he was a great fighter. Great for his size. I wouldn't say he was pound for pound anything. I just thought, okay, that's a challenge. You know what I'm saying? I thought maybe he might give Inoue his best fight yet. And he went in there and Inoue just had control of the entire fight. He was just beating them to the punch every single time. There's a couple rounds where I thought Fulton, I was like, okay, if Fulton could do that the rest of the fight, he could win this. But he just could not capitalize on the moments that he had because of how good Inoue was. And he set that knockout up with those body hits. It was a beautiful fight from him. Honestly, he gained the fan. I hope to see him fight bigger names in the future. I hope that he doesn't just go back to fighting guys that we don't know. I hope that he just continues to fight big names, and I'm not sure what else he can, if he'll be able to move up 10 pounds or 15 pounds, 13 pounds, however much it is. But if he can, that would be really nice to see him at 135. because I feel like that's a big jump, but it's not that big of a jump to me. But love to see it. Thank y'all for the great fight. I just wanted to give some thoughts on that. Also, still, I'm feeling even better now. I'm still going for Spence. His media workout was amazing. Crawford's media workout was amazing. They both look phenomenal. But for some reason, I just think Spence is going to take it. I just think that Spence, I kind of think that the same way I saw that video that said it might be lopsided with Inoue and Fulton, I think that Spence Crawford could possibly be lopsided and not be this fight that we're hyping. I mean, I think it's still that fight that we're hyping it up to be. I think both guys are still pound for pound greats, but I'm not sure that Crawford is on his level. Like, I think Spence might be just levels above. So we're gonna have to see. I think that that's possibly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna love the fight. I already know it's gonna be a slugfest. So yeah, man, July 29th, man. Buy y'all's tickets. Buy y'all's Showtime. Whatever this is showing on. If you going on stream, I can't even say. If you illegally streaming it, go ahead, do y'all's thing, bro. As long as you're watching the fight. Watch the fight, man. Y'all cannot miss this fight. I don't care if Dustin Poirier is fighting Conor McGregor for the 5th time. I don't care, bro. The most important fight on July 29th is Spence versus Crawford. Forget the UFC. I'm sorry, Dana White. You are not important this week. I don't know why they would even schedule the UFC. They scheduled a good card. It's a good UFC card. I just don't know why they scheduled that card for the 29th. Let those dudes shine on their own weekend. This is the best boxing match of the century, possibly. Bro, let them shine. Let the boxing crowd shine and let the UFC crowd shine. Because there's that middle ground and there's those people like me. I want to see both. But I'm not sacrificing seeing a fight of the century versus 2 dudes that might never get a belt. I'm not doing that. So if y'all are smart, y'all are going to tune in July 29th, Spence Crawford. And Texas is going to be coming out undisputed. So let's go.